Yamamu akwaba afeka sebono enchiremu enie. Osofo no eno hwe oman Ghana adusua eso ayo onumnyamfo Haruna Idrisu edensema tudwa echiremu sen. Nansenya da akyerɛkyerɛfo a wɔnom akyerɛdeɛ saa abosoma no makon etu wɔnom kyerɛm sɛ adwuma ma yɛ nya de aso hwɛ ɔman Ghana homa sua so etu ɔmo kanti wɔnom kokko ɛpa yi pam ɛma nam ne santi ɔmo kokko yɛ kyerɛ kɛseɛ pam editi aso hwɛ ɔman Ghana dusua so ɔmo atena kɛseɛ mo nkrampo prematem ne no ɛna dom kuma ɔmo asɛ batwam wɔn ba no dini Alexander Kwame na afenyo ma kende sɛ batu dwa echirem sɛ saa ɔyɛ kyerɛ kakra akyerɛkyerɛfo kwayɛ yɛ no asɔhwɛ ɔman Ghana dusua so ɛma posifo kosi bra mmɔfra no yɛ pa pepra bi no mu a aha dwenye pam na no ɛna ndrada ɛyɛ ɔsoafo no hwɛ ɔman Ghana dusua so onimnyamfo Haruna Idrisu kwatwa bɛ sɛ badwam kasa na wɔkyerɛm sɛ nya no korɛ obi adam pra saa sɛnsɛm alo Alexander fenyo ma kende bɛka no korɛ nim efiri sɛ wohwe ɔyɛ kyerɛ a adusuafo no akyerɛkyerɛfo no yɛ na obi ne ho pra yɛ kwa na obi ne mpo no ho no ho kaayɛ na ɛyɛ minister kasa na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ petitions ahodo a ekonu president ɛyɛ Dafo Eric Edberto na ne mo no wɔn ma di nkita ho kama wɔn ma sin kunwa mu kyerɛ mu sɛ nkyɛ bia asɔre bɔ ne ho maden aboa ɛma ne ma ahodo ɔmo pɛ no wɔn mo nsa ɛtimi aka ne sɛnti sɛ ɛyɛ ahodo Alexander fo yɛ ma ka bɛka yɛ no dokra ba kumponya de wom. At the
Ghana Education Service Headquarters and the Ministry of Education. My understanding was that a group of students were a group of the recruited teachers under very different leaderships decided to picket at the GS headquarters and to assure the House that there was no manhandling of any of them. But regrettable that some of our countrymen and women who have subscribed to and are willing to contribute to the training of our citizens as teachers, especially those at the pre-tertiary level, do not have staff numbers and thus have not been paid their salaries. Mr. Speaker, it is that they are undergoing some validation of their information in order that we deal with this problem of ghost names under the payroll. The Ministry of Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Finance in the year 2024 issued financial clearance for the recruitment of teachers. However, the GS was unable to complete the process for the entire recruits to be placed on government payroll prior to the expiration of the financial clearance at the end of the year 2024. The expiration of clearance prior to the completion of the recruitment process, the Speaker, was partly due to delays caused by inconsistencies in SNP numbers. Mr. Speaker, if you indulge me, I'll explain. There are some who have dates of birth on their national ID cards not consistent with their SNP details. And that is important for us because we need to make a policy determination when the person may retire from the public service. And we are guided by the information that is shared with us. So validation became an inescapable necessity.
Lekwa kura mo no ono nyamfo Haruna Idrisu kasa mo ana wo kyerɛ mu sɛm meka sai empanifo guso ampa mba mmɔden ana kyerɛkyerɛfo asetrem ɛkɔ nkana mo so mani giye pa madwuma mo yem o kyerɛ mu a wo hwɛ kyerɛkyerɛfo ne binom petition wo de kɔyɛ ɛna nsɛm mo kana du ba bia na enya de bi wo hɔ no ma na ewom kura wasa aka sɛ kyerɛ mu sɛm ni nsuo biara kyerɛkyerɛfo ne tie no ade empanifo yɛ kar so mbɛboa mɛsɛ wo ha no ɛto atumatwa o kyerɛ mu sɛm wanom ID ɛyɛ staff ID ɔmo pɛ no aban go so toto nneɛma afin sa kyerɛkyerɛfo no du baabi na sɛ posting no na akwa ho akɔyɛ nsɛm pii na ogusu a ɔmo gusu abɔ adwumari sɛ ɔmbɛboa na sɛ ɔha hodo a aba no mpanifo atumi ama no nyina da atumi akɔ awieyɛ.
There were also issues of self-reposting by some of the affected teachers in determining where it should be and not where the GES have directed them to be. And then also some inconsistencies with their Ghana card numbers. Mr. Speaker, our data reveals that a total of 5,643 newly recruited teaching and non-teaching staff do not have the staff IDs. The number consists of 582 teachers recruited from the colleges of education for the year 2024 who were unable to complete their salary input process before December 2024. 2,650 teachers were recruited from the universities but could not complete the salary input before the year ended. And 298 diploma teachers were recruited but could not complete the salary input process before the year ended December 2024. Mr. Speaker, additionally, 2,113 graduates were recruited and assigned staff IDs but could not complete the salary input process before year ended. The data validation is very critical, especially with the phenomenon of ghost names on our payroll. The GES has completed the data validation and is only awaiting financial clearance from the Ministry of Finance so that they will be put on the payroll. As soon as that is done, Mr. Speaker, we will get them paid. I thank.
Any out ye ayoswafo no ene wo hwe o my Ghana homasua eso ne den edo nimnyamfo Heluna Idrisu na mande boy yensem kyereni Alimatu Abubakar ene ifro my Ghana mas betwam ede ebesom yen
Yanto akase bone so na Ghana ban ayensakraye ede afafo fida yedi ewo mayimu mo hwe beboa na abdenkabo metimi abomayimu na Interior Minister Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak chirema yade ebeboa na obi ehun kwan obefa so edi afofide wo mayimu ene mra ewosasa afofida na yetimi edi na founders da na ka yedi no sanabo so mini de toso enan no sese omode ko ebobo so mini de toso aduonu baako nti obi a enhye ne so sese no founders da yedi edi hye osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na nionyama obeye ewo manga na muni niama papa obeye ma o manga na no sese ye freye osanabo so mini de toso 9 edi akwa ebobo so mini de toso aduonu baako enti sese no obi ahye ne sese ye new year na yedi no opepa obo so mini de toso baako ana yedi new year ana constitution day ye opepa obo so mini de toso enso Independence Day mo friend 6 March no na chese obenembo so mini de toso nsia ana yebedi no Good Friday any Easter Monday no for winso obo so mini mom date na nkasa de na Christopher ankasa na she date no enti no mo ankasa ebetimi a kire da Good Friday ni Easter Monday no ebetimi akoso Labor Day no ebekoso kotonima abosom ni de edikan sanso ana Republic Day ne so bekoso kita won sabosom ni da edikan Founders Day ni de maka ho asem de da sese bobosom ni de toso aduonu baako ana Farmers Day no fiade edikan openima abosom menum ana ebedi Farmers Day no ana bronya da no obenima abosom ni de toso aduonu num Boxing Day obenima abosom ni de toso aduonu nsia edo feto ana edo ada no ade ankremofu ankasa ana bekire da omudi bedi omafashion.
In doing this, I just want to say that we have looked at the number of holidays that we had and we've gone through them. And as a new government, having in mind some of the promises that we made with regards to the holidays, have restructured the holidays to away those that, in our view, were controversial, so that we keep those that, as a country, we are unanimous around. Speaker, we are keeping 1st January as New Year Day, 7th January as Constitutional Day, 6th March as Independence Day, March or April for Good Day for our Christian brothers, March or April as for Easter Month for our Christian brothers, 1st May as Labor Day, July as Republic Day. It was pushed to commemorate it. We believe that this is a very significant day in the life of Ghana that we should not just relegate to the background. And therefore, we are bringing it back as a full holiday. And we believe that as a country, we are united around the 1st July. The 21st, we've taken out the 4th August as the then being termed as Founders Day, because we believe that as a country, we are not unanimous around it, and it serves as a divisive day for us as Ghanaians. So we've taken that out, and we have maintained the 21st September, and now we term that as the Founders Day, which is the date of birth or the birthday of Osadifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of our country, the one who led us into independence.
Enwachi ana oto aso no chem say ya mfimpi mienu ni aduonu num yi de eya afofide wom eyedu nan no chem a edo fito no edo ada ne de office edema chief imam ankasa beba mountain so abechire.
Mr. Speaker, there's no doubt in our country, yet we know that there's no way you can say you go to a fight and you say you carry the fight alone. You may have other commanders, other generals, but the main person who leads you usually will take the credit for all of you. Just as if the person will take the floor for all of you. So I believe that it is Ghanaians are unanimous around the 21st September, which is the birthday of Osadifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Then we have 1st February for our farmers at Farmers Day, and then we have 1st Friday in December as Farmers Day, and then we have 25th December as Christmas Day for our Christian brothers, then 26th December as Boxing Day for our Christian brothers and sisters. Then we have the date Eid al-Fitr, which is a lunar day, sometimes it varies, so that is for our Muslim community. And then we have the Shak Day, which we are introducing. That's an additional day for our Muslim community, which is a day after the Eid al-Fitr. Then we have the Eid al-Adha, which is also lunar. And so, Mr. Speaker, when you add this, you will see that our number of holidays become 14.
Eniya uti ye Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak on ye Interior Minister. Amani boy yensem troni Alimatu Abubakar dodona friend o Hajia Sweetness ane de besomye.
Yantu akase wono so na ye monwure mu aka no mampene edema oman Ghana. John ajekumukufo edensem ede atudwa echiremisem. Ototo de sre MPP amayoko ni maso momoden a na wona monyon konkan na ne ma hodo amampi amayoko no ejane so ne naso brane no wono mani enko ho ye pa no munyai amanyosoma moya mo de esom eka ho ena wo de uye nkramoni Ghana fo nto aba mauda ena won so de uye kristoni Ghana fo pe wokwa obedi nkugo ocheze ba ne se ya anya de bebo akram omampenda da John ajekumkufo de semu ya de tuja emra make say MPP amayoko no esi jina ese yanko ya adoma opepon boseme ne da taso aduasa ba ko emfimpim mienu ne do nunsie mu nyina kwakoto aba akwakopa enipako di MPP amanyoko nanim etimekofre eye franka tu akwade ma wonom ewo fimpim mienu ni aduonu eye enwotwe abatonum so omampanin endrada ena omampenda da John ajekumgufo de sedi tu dwamra MPP amanyoko no epaw wanum policy a edi anda so ye think tank Jumedie eso enamo chirem sem eye MPP amayoko nchim se patriotic institute beboa pa amadwumade na konka MPP amayoko no etime ayakrabahwe kram no mapenda da kufu akasa na ochirem sem MPP amayoko yin pa ba akofo de da bi o enya ba akofo de da bi eye obi ane kodo e de benisenti wo munya mehwani mu ena afin so atenche asa ochirem de mu akram wasaka se chirem sem omamade hu ni MPP amayoko ni hye ma pa e ba amayoko no ho ba ne betimadi edi dwuma yi pam ne kasam na ochire mu sem nipa ba ku bia akwanya se beto ba akopɛ intedu ba bia kasa de ne doaso kasa ntwis a aden na moyesa wakasa achire mu sem edu ba bia omutuma oman mu ye den na nipa kito bia di ame na Ghana de hye ne hunama ne senti se koto aba na obi apese ogi sika ede hye ne botoma se koto aba o tem se no ka obi de du ba bia manyoko nyina ageta pansam ne senti wasra da se empe manyoko ntoto ne ma Ghana manyoko no anasa manyoko nyina dan se koba se munya kwanya nam koto aba Momo obi ansi gyina ye ne bi na munya sika mcheche basa ampi amanyoko no betuma gya naso bra no de sem sei tuja.
People talk monetization. Monetization. Everybody is angry. There's so much unemployment. We tend to know people. Today you get to some position and then you manage to get some money. When it comes to vote, you want to come and give me money. Oh, go and vote for me. Well, because I'm angry, I may take. But in my mind's eye, this guy I used to know. We used to share kokwaya tutu or something together. Now he is coming to buy me to go there so he would continue to enjoy and me. I won't even have access to him. So they'll chop your money. Then they go and vote against you. Then you turn around to blame them. You must blame yourselves. When it happens like that, we must blame ourselves. Because the people, as poor as they are, they want quality service. Our principles are there, high principles. And I believe when we are talking party, we must know is the principles we subscribe to, not the person who just on a temporary basis has been given the vote. Yes, Dankwa espoused democracy, but the party is not Dankwa. Buzia did, the party is not Buzia. Kufuor got the chance. Kufuor is not the party, not a Kufuor, not any one man. It's the principles, the undying principles. And if we'll all be true to the principles, then I tell you, our party is the party of now and the future. Ghana will continue to support us, but we must be true to the principles.
I Ghana bakwaswa tai MPP amayokwenda chinane mbomono amayokoni mlane hyehyeye no momfanya adwuma ene amoti yei aya akane Ghana mampanin John Ajekum Kufuor na ne kwakura mo no ena domko mashye bedwam wanom banu de ono kwanse na kopiemu afutu a oye wonom mrahye bedwane ne den ade onumnyamfo Alexander afunyo Markin ekasa na okire misem upa manyoku a aboa o my Ghana party to dem pontodwuma eni passe tremo akonkane bibibia da ye free a mpemanyoko na de ba ne senti omo wanim sim se de tie bia enche mpemanyoko besa be di o Ghana so abo o Ghana yakoyanim e wonpuntum.
As we launch this institute, let me say that it marks a new chapter in the intellectual and theological life of the new patriotic party, a true call for loyalty. It is the clearest institutional expression of our party's enduring commitment to development in freedom, to principled leadership, and to the constant renewal of the values that have defined the MPP since its inception. Over the past 3 decades, the MPP has stood as a beacon of democratic resilience, bold economic reform, and forward-looking governance. From its roots in the Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition, the party has been guided by the values of individual freedom, the rule of law, private sector participation, civic responsibility, and progress anchored in democratic governance. The MPP has undoubtedly been the most transformative government in the Fourth Republic. Our liberal democratic foundations are not just philosophical concepts. They have produced results from the visionary social interventions of President Kufuor, like the National Health Insurance Scheme, capitation grants, and the school feeding program, to bold transformational programs under President Akufo-Addo, including the free SHS, 1D, 1F, and not the least, the Agenda 111 policies. And yet, we must ask ourselves, in a world that is growing ever more complex and competitive,
ene a wotie domko mashye bedwam wanom banu tini ne den ede onimnyamfo Alexander Kwamena Afenyo Markin.
Yanto akasebo ne so ne da so agina MPP ho nsensema na adwadifo ane party na na musifo mo wakumasi rewe market ede nsema toja echemu se yade omotai Dr. Yaw Osei Educhumachi ye paso no meye frankatuni Enfema MPP amanyoko no na eko no echema yade afitim na Dr. Educhum ebeye eye osoafo na hwa adesua so no wabɔ ne homodin ye papa no nam suntu no betimi agina se frankatuni ede MPP amanyoko no won fimpi mienu ene aduonu wɔtwe abato onimu na bra mo ne nsamtwafo etwetwe nkomo na David Osei Kufuor oye eyedwadini sanso no ye executive Edema Ashanti Second Hand Shoe Sellers Association HM said Dr. Educhum do wo suwa ohura betimi aboa no na watimi abeye ye frankatuni ede MPP amanyoko no into omode omotan na chi ye pa na ye door to door campaign on beye number boa no sane ebeye a omo soso no edu ho no mobeto aba no ede ayi no omo sire obi anso se ontai eye Dr. Yaw Educhumachi sane ebeye a ono beye frankatuni ede ama MPP amanyoko no
Educhum no kwasemuni oni no mampani a dada yi no krama abra ha hye ye no odisika dupuduo ababua yen ama ende ye wo ba bia yete ye na yankabom na yanto aba no ma wona bo Educhum na omedi yeso na ono de opankabom ode nkabom bebam ye ka onabo Educhum na wu na oye former education minister ono na ogina na nkopon ya adoma efie na ye di anim kwa de ka ho biem no one begina madaroma ani die kwa so sasante man ni Ghana man ye befa ye ntoma pa frenti ye ntoma abama obia owonim die ogire nipa ho
emra nanado epeso obedi omampani o Ghana no ohun se opeso di free education ba na free education so no hwan na beboa na obetima aye ama education aba to tutu nani a ohun se edi kadodo na napo na ba ye
DLFM 106.9
was say I do to buy ye wo ba ye so humode mo obeye ye ame ehun se free education o mani gina so eme nkola no mo ebe ko sukuu ensa no dwuma mpo na ya yɛ me dɛ enti delegate fo no yɛsrɛ mo monto aba no ma wɔsaa yɛ wadotwum na wɔmmra na wɔdwere nnipa ho na wɔnsa bɛyɛ free education ma yɛn
na honorable ɔsɛe yaw adotwum deɛ menini kakra fa ɛberɛ a Nanaado fa no ma wɔbɛyɛ education deputy minister na mmɔde mu a na wɔbɔ no nyinaa na wohwɛ a na nnipa no nyinaa hu sɛ papa no nimdeɛ no ɛso enti megyere yɛ sɛ 4 years no kɔ awie Nanaado sesa ma a wɔde no ba substantive minister na ɛnokwasɛm sɛ ɔbaeɛ nso no wabɛyɛ adwuma paa ɛfa TVET ɛne STEM ɛne ade nyinaa atum sɛ ne mmɔdemmɔ no wɔ so ɛne nti no hwɛ a megyere yɛ sɛ delegate ɛto abama no na ɔbɛyɛ president a ɔbɛboa ɔman no yie sane sɛ ne nimdeɛ no ɛkɔ soro enti ɛsrɛ delegate nyinaa sɛ yɛn nyinaa ntaa n'akyi na ɔnti mɛboa na Ghana economy ne yɛ school sɛm no enti nkɔ n'anim.
Ɛne a wuti ye ɛyɛ adwadifoɔ ɛne MPP anamusifo mu Kumasi railway market.
Na yanto akase abonse mbɔmfa ngura mum ɛwɔ ɔmampanin akakyera mekese no ɔpanin Paul no ɛna kasa ɛde ma ɔman Ghana mampanin ne den ɛdo nyamfo Felix Sofosuku Ache ɛde sa beto dwa ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛndrada ɔmtete hɔ na mo sa na moto ɔmo television ɔmo kɔhwɛ ya ye ɔman Ghana Chief Justice Gertrude Alaba Tekno ɛna wa friends ntwerɛfo nhyɛ mu no gyina hɔ na ɔtoto ayɛ mpiasa wane mu kyerɛ mu sɛ wohwɛ ma men nsɛm ba ko ɔkan na emu awere mpa ne sɛ Ghana mampanin John Dramani Mahama baye ɔpɛsɛ ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden so gya ne tumi bi aso na tumi ogyina so sabia mfa mra kwan so ɛna ɔpɛsɛ ɔtwe ne to de to anwam na otu na ade so na ɔkyerɛ mu a Ghana mampanin pɛ sɛ na ban na aba enti wɔde ɛndi sɛma yoko ne ma ekokogu atemu akɔnwa nyina so ɔmam sɛ bɛyɛ asasɛm bi ba ɛfa mama yoko ho a ɔmbɛka bia ma wɔnom na no ana Fosuku Ache kasa na ɔkyerɛ m sɛ nya ne kora da ɛnya no kora ne kora baako kora no ɔkyerɛ mu a ɔnim deɛ nti a yɛ maame ɔman Ghana temuafo pɛ na mekɛse Ghana mampanin atwe ne dwumadi asensan Gretu Tekno atumanya hoden mapa mbɛtuma kɔfrɛ putipuru nhyia mu di ɔne nsɛmtwerɛfo edi nhyiamu na ogu Ghana mampanin anim asesa ɔkyerɛ m sɛ saa nsɛm ahodoɔ ɔkɛka no nya ne kora da Fosuku Ache kasa na ɔkyerɛ m sɛ anamontu a Ghana mampanin atuo ne nyina no ɛyade a ɛfamra kwan so na ɔman Ghana mamra ama ne kwan sɛ ba sɛ obi ɛde nkrata ba sɛ obi di dwuma bi na sɛ dwumade ne kwan mamade anhwɛ mu na sɛ ɛmfamra kwan so wontu na pɛpɛpɛ ɛno ana motu no wotu enti sɛntene saa na nsɛm ahodo a Chief Justice Gertrude Alaba Tekno make sɛ Ghana mampanin atwe dwumade asensa bɛka ne kura ba kompo ne Ghana fo mo nyina mo nka nkyɛ ne sɛnsɛm ɔka yɛ no ne kura ba kompo enim ɔde nsɛm sɛ ɛtu dwa
confidentiality on the part of all parties. It is a reason why the presidency, on behalf of His Excellency the President, has refrained from commentary on the matter beyond stating what the President has done in compliance with the Constitution. So it would have been desirable that that constitutional provision was respected by Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, so that we do not have to engage in public commentary up until the time that the committee looking into the matter makes their determination. We are compelled, however, to correct certain misimpressions that were created at the briefing. To begin with, let me point out that as yet, nobody has been able to ascribe any known verifiable constitutional breach to the President in the way that he has handled this particular matter. From the very first steps in this matter, the President has kept fidelity to the Constitution and has respected the spirit and letter of the Constitution. Everything he has done has been by the book. That is why all those who have commented on the matter, including Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, have been unable to point to any specific provision under Article 146 that the President has been in breach of. Second, in terms of confidentiality, the President has acted strictly in accordance with the Constitution. At no point in time has the Presidency put out anything in any way, shape, or form that remotely resembles any of the contents of the petition. And the only communication that has gone out on this matter have been about the steps that the President has taken in accordance with the 1992 Constitution, Article 146 to be precise. 3, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, all but insinuated that there was some political agenda at play to oust her, and that this whole process is a result of sin. Let me place on record, without fear of contradiction, and let me be clear that no such political agenda exists. His Excellency the President took an oath to which he was incidentally sworn by Her Ladyship the Chief Justice herself. And in that oath, he swore to abide by the 1992 Constitution. He is enjoined to act a particular way when he receives petitions.
Any awoti ye ayo kasama for edema aban ne den ede onimnyam for Felix Ofosu Kwache na ne kwakura mu no na miankasa me wofa se Gertrude alaba tekno chire mi say sadia match we na ne mu bayire sa bente firi so no ekwamnya na de mpenifo ya madwen so mpeso mo tata na sa mo firi so onsi fom nansi so echina da obakwa so abo adwuma se Chief Justice na mom saban peso otu na onyere ne ho na mom no ono abahu se ade a waye no emfa mra kwansana koba ne sanso de a no manga na mra ne kemam kebine Ghana mampani o se nui.
Again, resigning or retiring while Article 146 proceedings are being conducted to remove a judge is not an option any judge or public official can even have. There is a decided case on the matter by the Supreme Court. The suit number is J6/02/2019. Again, no one has the authority to walk away from proceedings started by the state. Judgment can be entered against you because you've failed to defend yourself. And a judge who resigns or retires would still lose all entitlements that they have worked for because they failed to defend the claims they resigned or retired while the proceedings were still going on. Therefore, false claims are made against a judge or commissioner or other public office holder subject to Article 146 proceedings.
Any awoti ye ayo my Ghana temu for penia make se Ghana man penin John Dramani Mahama atwene dwumaden ne dwumadie asensane ne den ede Gertrude araba tekno esaba ne na woti ye
Yanto akase bone so na chairman edema NDC amanyoko no eye Johnson na siedun ketia abekasa echemu se ye isi mpanifo no dwumadi omudie na ya dia ensen fata ntinkebe ya nkomu yi omumfri eye omo office na abro ni nsemtrafo etwetwe nkomo na ochemu se asa ye didi a wasetememfo no enya ewa abato ayetumu no isifo emmomodin a ehese ye sa gidi no betimi akoso esan se ya abo omokotu so mu yi mrahye bedwani ewa blekuma not no eyade abesi ndaje menso no na odi eye isifo nanim no enya ade a watimi abomode atimi ye ayi nipa odi nkunim ewo honom ana ochemu se niema ekoso yi de ha adwinye papa esan sa osha abato omoto ye ewo mfimpi mienu ni aduonu nu ma sa pepepe anekoso na chese isi na nya ade omudi omudwuma ye ntinkebe ya omunya sesaye ewo isi nim se ne ebe ya ayetememfo so benya gidie ewo mumu.
We are having a wrong election management body in place, and so that is a subject of reset in future. It means that bringing it back to an institution that is fit for purpose, the way it is existing now, it's not fit for purpose, because you cannot have, with all the laws that we have, you cannot still be having an election that will go into a stalemate. There is no anticipation of any stalemate in elections in any of our laws, unless people don't want to do their work well. And so it's a clear case of negligence or inability to perform its functions. So it's a good reason why the Electoral Commission needs to be reset. And that is not the only issue. Remember, 4 years ago, there was the issue of SAL. A whole constituency went unrepresented for 4 years. And then, so when this commission, as presently constituted, took over the reins of the Electoral Commission, they have never done an election that is satisfactory. These two major elections, the first one constituency went unrepresented for 4 years. And then their second election is this one. And then with the by-elections, Ayawaso West, Wogon, everything has been removed. So there is overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose. And if any serious country will want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
Awuti Johnson siedun ketia na ya chairman edema NDC amanyoko.
Yanto akase bon so yebon fanwuro magana de hia wanom etu efumagudie enkuma mo be kira concerned Small Scale Miners Association for no edekoko eden krata abonten akasa echirem sem Ghana man penin John Dramani Mahama baye odo wonom nam kwan bi so a wonom ka so mbodwo so a na wonom ebu akram ekwaye echirem se aban ate task force ahodo ena ode tatai wonom excavators ahodo empenifo age de free nsem asebe omodwene ho a wonom ntiase ekram na president edema concerned Small Scale Miners Association kono eye Michael Kwadwo pepra kasemo ene wo kirem sem members ni bi eye adwuma pa omonya mfumuso bia mu bo made atufu magude wi a asase no omokata so kama na bibia konkan nanso aban ba ye atataye ene hunahuna sa na ekoso sa kirem aba ne sa na ha wono ye pam association ni kirem sem efri na eko omonka sempo da biada wadam kasa editia kwatikwan fa so etufu magude me kire galamse ne senti okwa Ghana man pani esase ombekwa to galamse ase no omoka ho biye pa ne senti aba ne senene Ghana man pani etata wono men Kwadwo ekasem no wo kire me sem wo hwe oman Ghana sikasem ekona nim na efuma gude eka ho bi papa na Ghana sikasem ekona nim ne senti wo kire mu am 2024 Small Scale eye gold miners bo ho baden eboaye ema Ghana eye yen gold ne bomade konkane eye 66 tons a omoton anya Ghana sika butu anyaye no omo chemza fi kwa na we ye pana Ghana nya sika 151 tons sika we more the palm no kirema Ghana man pani ba na obehye boso obapa baboa na omutu eye fuma gudi nkoma obamade ama mu ya nya krata kama atu fuma gudi a on tata obi ani sense omo chemza Ghana man pani bosha wo seye no de suna tata wono maka so mbodwo so a na wonom ebo akra
aban ni so aduhu no se obeboa ye dwuma no task force aban ati enami no ka say omo harase the members by seizure na so omo exercise enfidia ni bi wo kra na eni site a eye dwuma ebi mu kra edwuma na omo eye no nkrata eye den ewo ho na de ye ka atra aban eni se ya nhwe ni yi a ekwan a aban dada no ode Small Scale Miners for far so enam sa no o share a lot of votes in the various mining areas no ya nhwe ni ya na sa na ebeto aban ya waban ni nyina ne say before so be bo share bo say obe boye amaye dwuma no etumpon na de enye no we yi aden efi enti e de enim say fine galam say ya de nyina no yen support it say nsuo ni ensase say but nipo won nkrata o ye nedwuma ne excavator esi fie mpo on start edwuma no sa nipa ne enkofa ne excavator na yen fa nye de enko excavators bebre na no mpo netu amna egugu a we need these machines to cover this pit. It machines na yasesa dia kono. Aba be sa ko bobo sian foforo na odi aba. Na yasa de excavator wo fra kokata amana ne so ana. Ejuma we afa ni pe bia ten aba ejuma bia. Ejuma we 2024 ye produce 151 ton. Contribute to 45% of total gold production of this country. Afa ni pe bebre amebunu bebre na sebe omu depending on aban sebe omu ye. Ye de nipa o say insurance ase aban eso akọ won so a ye ni problem. Demom denuma ya boka akoto ye excavators ekuta ye nkrata. E be sra ban on fresh se bo pe megu akwem. Na ye nyina ya mboa no. Na se se ni o ma ni wi a ye nyina yetumi aye adwuma na ye kwa ya boa mamboefo no mu say insurance ase.
Eni a woti ye ono na ye president edema concerned Small Scale Miners eye o association no ne den edema Kwadwo pepra nene na woti ye wie ye nyina we so ene yankenka madwen kire ni bi na yemfa ensomo we efridora ya ajewa aje no kire mi so wa bia mu pa ewo Christian village achim wata no se kase bo no emu de pasal guntugbe na obi sam sesam bi wo ho ye me ho ye pa me wo fa na wo so e na ekua mo abo ati no kire mi say in fact ono kwa de ka na adwen yanka Ghana man peninka chief justice ka manem pam no ko nya no se de aye na mama me no ho ya mo bontinka ebe yanka onya kra you mate bibi ka so do chim so life na yeda se pa ka so afo yeda masese mo so adwumaden a mobo edeta ya kire na sikase ye so ane sana meboa ene birthday ne biaba nti ube nden dada na akila ntua yenko ye niman na kofi bua me na yenko Facebook no so na we aya woda kese a eko ede ama Janet Ofoluwa dodoa freno mabna na owo Martina Janet Ofoluwa dodoa fra we say mabna wo Martina na DLFM de on fani agro wutie papa de bia da no pawia nadwo ahamachi mpo a amanfo da na wona ye yes on da Facebook no so no ho fe pa picture na ka ba ko we na wanfa ansie because untumi nya ho we aha no enti Janet oforiwa dodo afro se mabra awo Martina ne wa wo denti mama nyame nhyiraw on tena nim fancho na nya okese pa on pagyaw na wiase afa na nyina hu ne say yes Yankopon din na oda to nsa frɛ wonti ade pa bia de wakoma Yankopon nya adom man emrem to happy birthday kwade amawo Janet ofoliwa dodo abomra ne se mabra wowo Martina efri Dora ya ejewa ejeyi no se yemfa woda kese we no yemfa ema okofi sabo amene nkopie mu edwoso kwaso okumase na ekwade ma Mrs. Mata ofori Mrs. Mata ofori wowo edwoso kwaso miami potem na wei Efri Apostle Eric ofoli ono ye founder edema no weapon righteous ministry ena o kire mi so do papa mama odo ye pa Yakopon made anya okese na asore a wokɔ ne otamfo bi asore so nya wonte ne Yakopon pagyaw na onya okese onfamfi adomo enko adomo na otena nim fankyere hu se twede ampa Yakopon a obo within frɛ wo no omo akoma so apade nyina da no etumemlem to we happy birthday ekɔ de ma Mrs. Mata Ofori a wowo edweso kwaso efri Apostle Eric Ofori ono ye kwankyerefo pen on ne da asafode da so eye no weapon righteous ministry no se yemfa awoda kese we yemfa mosika pase yekɔ ka sebonu musemufo ne ya maze mebeda ntwene se mude ma yen kofiti ade ekopie mu e wo Facebook YouTube ena ba for 10 anos DJ Zigby echinchin afine fuma edema yen akenka fo yesin konwa beso mo no edi amaje so atakwade kodwekrum twabe wo de hye konkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi ma hoteden ene ehunso mponi mene mo wafa ase ba
Kwadwo na mebo midin no me birthday we ntwato
o woni bonitew
Happy birthday kese enkoma afia Nhyira uye news anchor ewo property TV we free assistant producer ya prela ho and say happy birthday kese pa enkoma afia nyame nhyira na onya okese no more opportunities bebre embra wa kwamu onhyira no nyi wumfra adum nkwa adum o ma kwantenten ne ahoden happy birthday kese enkoma obio afia Nhyira
French na dasi woni wono ho na yetuntum
oye tuntum seme
nti obi yetuntum pa ndo to da ba de ho woni mpobre woni mpobre me ye sure say we from America ba ye ncheye esika ayi se wudin de why wadwen se wo mo enti memo wabo na akire kura na ye kwa hwan na eba
na Adwoa Agyei
one hwan
sexy journalist ana kwame afum
radio na yo mano mo ye den
mo na mo toy
na Adwoa na pamphlet na ase anya den
anya mo de abio
ondo mo nsaka adibedi wo mo pa enti mesrɛ mo fidie ni na haya na Adwoa bai ne mla na fama ne yenso so
Achire muhima enfifi muhima enkacha hima radio mu ya santi Michael Jackson
papa no enti udin ayeden
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
yeba mo nyina mo anitia adehye
Give us